Welcome, ladies and gents, to another casted game. This is on the live ranked ladder. I don't know what the outcome of this game is going to be. It's no ego wreck. No one sent me this. I've just scoured the ranked ladder, and I've managed to find Grogu versus Python. Some big names here. Grogu about 1930 elo, Python over 2000 elo. So we're going to see how this one goes down. We've got Spain versus China. Grogu playing Spain in the north side of the map here. In the cyan, and on the south side of the map, we have Python playing as the Chinese in the red. And something very interesting straight off the bat is we see a monastery being built. What on earth is going on here, ladies and gents? What are we going to be discovering? So the monastery is your church, basically, for China. It gives you a nice XP trickle of 0.7 a second. Maybe that's the idea around it. Immediately dropping a... What on earth is this? Immediately dropping a market, going in for hunting dogs. Is this because of the map? Or am I losing the plot? It's not because of the map, is it? Does this map give you something extra? Or am I... It's just a very strange opening. Going for monastery, then immediately going in for T-Export. This has happened so fast. I'm very, very confused. Dropping a village, monastery, market, then grabbing the hunting eagle, going for civil servants. Yeah, it gives you more resources at the beginning. I didn't see that. I forgot about this one. This is Deccan, isn't it? Yeah, you got to kind of tailor the way that you play on this one. Gives you extra resources. So yeah, immediately now going for the 3 settlers for Grogu here. Let's have a look at the deck very quickly. Very, very standard Spanish deck. I'm not going to talk too much around this deck, to be honest. It's as vanilla as you like. But let's have a look at Python. I've got a feeling that there's some interesting things here. We do see a lot of cards loaded in Age 3 and 4 here. So maybe looking for an FI. Perhaps interesting cards. 21 Chew Canoes and Pikemen. A lot of the old army stuff here. We've got Kashyyyk, Steppes, Kiang Pikemen, Chew Canoes. Are we going to be going for, yeah, something to synergize with the old army here, like the standard army? We've got Repelling Volley here. Looks very interesting. Looks very, very interesting. Going with the French consulate as well. Grogu immediately already in the age up here. Can have a look here very, very quickly. And Python, not too far behind, does have a card available. Went for the T-Export card and went ahead and got the French cons. Dropped 300 food from that to aid in the age up. And now he's got 8 villagers. This is the 8 villager porcelain tower. I've seen this before a lot now, where you max all builds on porcelain tower to get into the age quick. It's... I don't know whether it was Python I was casting last time about this. It's a very, very unusual way. Normally, you only have like 4 or 5 villas building. Normally, it's not Porcelain Tower. Most of the time, you're using the Summer Palace to get into Age 2. So we're seeing a very, very sort of fast rush for some eco here. And I don't know if this is a better way of playing China. I have no idea. I might have to try the fast Porcelain Age up. But we are going to be seeing a nice treasure. 75 coin now coming in for Python. Grogu here is just about to get into the age up with the governor. Going to be able to most likely drop, go for 5 settlers and then 700 coin maybe. For that fast fortress, I would assume. We do see it. Outpost wagon coming in. Oh no, it is 700 coin and then 700 woods. Yeah, so pretty much fast fortress for Grogu here. Python actually kind of doing the same thing, most likely because he's playing against Spain, predicting a fast fortress, and it's really hard to push in. So it looks like we're going to be seeing some kind of fast fortress with China here. And we do see the porcelain tower on food. Very nice to see. 700 coins straight in on the age 3 there. And looks like everyone on food. No need to mess around anymore with it. I like this. This is very, very nice. I don't know if this will work on other maps. I think it would. I mean, the monastery costs 225 wood, however. It's quite a lot of wood. And I don't know. I don't know if it'll work. I I think maybe, yeah, you could just go for the TX Sport, of course, like you always do. But as yeah, like sort of fast building the porcelain tower, then immediately chucking in the 700 coin, you have the porcelain on food. That's getting you 3 food a second, which is basically 3 villagers worth gathering food to help you macro your time for that 1200 food and 1,000 coins, so you can get into H3. So yeah, I mean, he's saving the card here. Is he going to go for an FI? He is going to drop the Summer Palace. That's going to give him 1,000 food. Gives you that option to potentially go for the fast industrial. But I don't know if we're going to be seeing that. I think it's too greedy. I think he's probably going to suspect from Spain. Has he spotted it? Yeah, of course. He spotted the forward outpost here. So I think it's just going to be too greedy for him to try and go Age 4 here. So I think he's going to have to play Age 3. We do see a forward Rax coming in now for Grogu. And immediately, yeah, we do see 5 settlers after his food. After his golden wood. And now he is going to be training some dogs. Is he going to be able to take down G Sum Sim C? We shall see if he takes down G Sum CC. And a lot of villagers on coin here. Steel traps coming in. Some of the market upgrades on their way. And look at this. Python actually ahead of Spain here. This is absolutely insane. And I don't know if this is 100% because it's so map dependent. I don't know, guys. But this is looking kind of nutty, I must say. We got 636 age up here for China. And immediately, yes, it looks like we are going to be seeing it happening here. And this works really well because the Summer Palace delivers you 1,000 food. So as long as you ship 1,000 coin, you've got enough to get into Age 4, which is just 1,200 coin. He just needs to mine a little bit more coin. Or maybe, yeah, he's got his porcelain tower on coin, of course, so he's going to be able to hopefully cover that. And then he's going to get an Age 4, so it looks like he is going to be doing it. We do see some Disciples coming out here trying to hold off. We do see some of the sentries coming in. Disciples, very, very deadly. Going to be able to tackle these Hussars here coming in. And we do see a little bit of pressure from Grogu here. But Python, we do see that 1,000 coin shipment coming in. Baron, thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to the firm. Come on in. Thank you for coming on. And we've got a little bit of pressure here from Grogu, but I think Python is in a pretty darn good position. He's going to use one of his cards here for 10 Arquebusiers. And it's going to be able to clear up those Musketeers quite well. And he is going to back off. Is he going to cancel that card? I would probably want to cancel it, potentially. But he has had to spend some food on Disciples, and that's really messed up his macro here. He's got a 700 food gap at the moment, and he's unable to get into Age 4 right now. It has delayed his age up. Are these Arquebusiers going to be enough? I'm worried that there's going to be... Yes, here we go. He's going to get some pressure here, and he's going to be in an awkward position. He really needs to get this food in as quickly as possible. And he will have a card available, most likely. Yes, he will have a card available when he does get into Age 4. But he's going to be under some pressure here. Age Up is now available for him. Grogu here, going to be going in for the Lancers. I was very scared of that. The Lancers are going to be a problem for Python here. If he can get Changdao in, though, or Qiang Pikeman. Why has he not got Changdao in Age 4? White Pagoda. Nice, he's going to get 10 Disciples here. And it increases the stats of the Shaolin Master and the Disciple. So it's a nice shipment of units. He doesn't really need any more Arquebusiers, so he doesn't need to worry about the other option, which is the Porcelain Tower. No, what is it called? I can't remember what the blooming Wonder's called. You know what Wonder I mean. The Arquebusier shipment one. He's not going for that. He doesn't need it. He's already got the Arquebusiers here. Can he hold on? I think he's going to be all right. Grogu is not taking the initiative to get in here. We do see a War Academy going down on the back line now as well. I think he shipped the wood now from the consulate. Perfect. So he's got 500 wood to help with his infrastructure. He's chucking down a village, a War Academy. There is the Age Up. Now we have some scary Disciples, along with the 2,250 HP Explorer. And we're going to see 15 Kashyyyks coming in. He's loving the Kashyyyk hype here. He's getting it in. Is it going to be enough to hold this? He needs to wait for this shipment to come in. I'm sure he can wait here, potentially. He does have another shipment. He does have the town defense here that he can call. He just needs to wait here. Can he try and just stop the advance? Stop the siege? Kashyyyks are nearly on the way here. Is it going to be enough? They're going to come in and he's going to make the... There it is. There, all the Kashyyyks. Ooh, is this going to be good? I don't know. The Kashyyyks are going to really need to focus down the Lancers here. That's exactly what they're doing. But is it going to be enough, ladies and gents? The Disciples can tank pretty darn effectively. Those Lancers seem to be going down pretty darn quick. And those Kashyyyks need to just work on those Falconets. And the Disciples, man, are absolutely incredible. The critical hits from the Disciples is nuts. Look at that. Absolutely deleting the Falconet. There's nothing left of Spain. And look what he's getting in. He's getting the old dynasty reforms. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. An absolute cleanup, ladies and gents. Very, very scary. And I was wondering why he has all of these old dynasty units in here, and it is because of this amazing card. China indeed, Sheikh. Welcome, my friend. Glad to see you in here. Is there any news about the upcoming DLCs? I got bored of current civs. How can you get bored of over 20 civilizations in this game? Tell me that right now. There's so many that you can play. I don't know how anyone can say that they're bored of the civs. There's so many to choose from. You know, so many different ways of playing them and styles. And I just don't know how, like, I'd be happy with no more civs. I don't think there's any need for any more, to be honest. Me personally. But that's just me. So these Kashyyyks here absolutely doing work now. We can see, look at that, 230 HP for these Kashyyyks. They only take one population. They're kind of like writers in that fashion. And they are doing an absolute number here. And another card available now for Python. And he's got a lot of vills on wood here. He is going for the Manchu combat. Look at that. Changdao, Kashyyyks, and Qiang Pikemen. It's going to synergize quite well with the Qiang Pikemen shipment here. He doesn't really seem to be creating much here, like units out of the War Academy. But there is just the GG from Grogu. He's having none of it. It's just... The Kashyyyks are just unstoppable. And, wow, it's just... What an interesting way to play China. I have not really seen this. I tell a lie. I have seen the fast building of the Porcelain Tower. I have seen that in Age 2. That is something to behold. And the age up time was incredible. That fast fortress age time beat Spain there. Absolutely insane. And yeah, the old dynasty reforms doing absolute work as well. There it is, the old dynasty reforms. You know, they do cost extra, but look at that, 50% HP and 50% damage for all of those units there. Chukanus, Qiang, Kashyyyks, and Steppes. And look, that's exactly what he has in this deck. So he's got this perfectly tailored to the old dynasty reforms. I really like it. I would like more to get some new campaigns or historical battles, but only way for them to add that is through new civs. That's why I get bored. Well, there you go. Let's have a look at the post-game here. The economy, pretty even overall. But, I mean, yeah, Grogu really... it's the Porcelain Tower was doing a good job as well. But look at that age up time. Can we just have a look quickly at Python's age up? We had the age up of 635 versus Spain's 645. Absolute textbook there, ladies and gents. I don't know if you can do it that quick on a normal map, because this is Deccan, isn't it? Is that correct? Let me just quickly have a look. It was, wasn't it? Is it called Deccan? Yeah, Deccan. Yeah, so Deccan, you get the extra resources, don't you? So, but Spain also had the extra resources. So, I don't know. I think maybe you could do it. You could make this work on a normal map. I don't know whether building both market, village, and the monastery could work. Maybe just building a monastery and then a village might be all you can do, because a village is 180, the monastery is 225. So, yeah. But wow, it definitely worked. What a great game. And he also got he got the consulate, went for tea export, switched that to France, and then he immediately sent his 300 food, just like you see with a lot of Chinese players now. But the interesting thing was he put 8 villagers onto the porcelain tower, got that up really quickly, and then age 3 went for the summer palace, so that then with that 1,000 food, you can immediately ship 1,000 coin, and you can get into age 4 pretty fast. I think there's other things you can definitely do. Maybe you skip the Summer Palace. If you want to play age 3, you can probably do exactly the same. But I would say best to go for the Confucian Academy. You get some arquebusiers, immediately come out into age 3. And from then on, you can go ahead and you can ship maybe the 500 wood from the consulate. And you can start to ship units and do stuff in age 3. So I think there's that possibility as well. Very, very good though.